So on yesterday's MacG podcast live stream,
I'm nice, I'm a nice guy. Like maybe I am. I never questioned myself because I'm a Christian. I pray. I'm good. You know what I mean?
there was a part which a bit concerning was on there. It's when Saul started to address his perception of a certain person who was not well in their mind, whom he was in school with, who he thought would attack him. But it's how he phrases these things.
I'm human, man. I'm not perfect. I saw it. I was like, whatever. But I responded later after like 3-4 years.
What did you say when he was calling you the devil? What did you be like, I've tagged when
I was scared.
Yeah.
It was scary to me. I was scared, bro, because I was like, what is it going to do to me? Because he literally believes I'm the devil, and anyone who's a devoted Christian is going to want to kill the devil or strangle the devil or harm the devil, you know what I mean? So I was scared.
Like some kind of exorcism. What is it? Exorcism?
Exorcism, like he wants to
Deliverance.
cleanse me. Or maybe he would think to kill me is to kill
Did you think
the devil, and anyone who's a devoted Christian is going to want to kill the devil or strangle the devil or harm the devil, you know what I mean? So
They're out there like that, Christians, they're out there, maybe, what Christian won't want to just strangle the devil, kill the devil. And I was like, what Christians does he know that wants to do that? Personally, my life goal is to defend the Christian doctrine and the Christian view, basically. If I am out there saying that I'm a Christian,
like maybe I am. I never questioned myself because I'm a Christian. I pray. I'm good. You know what I mean?
What Christian does he know? He said he's a Christian. Does he want to do that? Does he want to go around choking people because he thinks they're the devil? No. But then why portray it like that? Why say it like that? Was it a slip of a tongue? If it's a slip of a tongue, you would kind of like correct yourself. At one point, as a matter of fact, Ghost Lady actually corrects that particular idea that Christians just want to choke thing and says, no, you mean casting out demons? And then he says, yes, casting out demons. But then what framing does he have in his mind while he's talking about his community to say it like that? These are people who don't really have a full interaction with the church. Okay? These are people whose faith, bear in mind, whose faith is outside of the church. People who still classify themselves Christian in the public space, but in their practice, they are far from it. Okay? Now, we do see them kind of people. Romans chapter number 4 and 5. And it kind of emphasizes that there are people who they profess the faith, but they don't live that much of it. The Bible does tell us why we live that much of it in Ephesians chapter number 2, 8 until 10. It kind of tells us why we do that. It says there are certain things that God has an expectation of us for, and He expects us to walk in that particular path. And not only that, last week or last live stream, which we did 2 weeks back, we explained that not only that, God has entrusted how He is seen in the public space through us. And so that's the reason why I'm bringing it up here, is that sometimes when you hear people saying they are Christian, just bear in mind that there are people who are Christian in the public's eye, but much of their faith grows outside of the church. It's those Christians that can say, I'm Christian, but you will never hear themselves attach themselves to any doctrine. Last time we heard Saul and MacG talking about church, they were talking about ZCC. Oh, it was awesome. That church is amazing. It's like heaven on earth, as someone actually even highlighted. And so, what faith is this? Is this faith where I'm a Christian when it comes to I can closely associate to this, or at one particular point I went to a Christian church and I kind of like those vibes except other vibes. That's all it is. I wouldn't debate you at that point. I would just question how much of a devotion you have towards portraying that faith. If you can easily, willy-nilly, just randomly just say, Christians out there might want to just choke. I thought that was a very funny question. But bear in mind, that there are people in the public space whose faith isn't dictated by the biblical narrative. It doesn't state. The Bible doesn't state what their faith is. So to say that they are Christian in their view. They are Christian as they see themselves. Not that they really care about the doctrine, care about how their life is portrayed on the outside. Not that they care that Christians are seen within the right. Like I remember, let me give you another picture. Trevor Noah. If Trevor Noah was to say he's a Christian, and you go back to a discussion that Trevor Noah had with Charlemagne the God, right? Charlemagne was there portraying Christians weird, okay? If you can remember, we did make a video. I'll leave that video down in the pinned comment. I'll just leave it just at the bottom. If you want to watch it, you can go watch it. But I thought Trevor Noah did a good job defending the Christian faith, because Charlemagne was saying all kinds of things. And remember, Charlemagne was a Jehovah's Witness. And in that interaction, Trevor Noah portrays the Christian faith in the right picture, which is what I'm asking here when you see what Saul is doing. A Christian wouldn't just allow whatever is said to be said anyhow. The same way you see Trevor make a defense of things. So it's a picture that kind of shows you which one are you going to do? You know, it's up to everybody. Everybody has the right to choose. Are they going to be that kind of an apologist? Or are they just going to be quiet about it and just let the faith be portrayed either ways? But to each and every man his own. If you are comfortable, just saying, you know, yeah, Christians out there just want to choke. Speaking and referencing to people. But that's up to you. The Bible does say that we will all be judged by our words. And when we stand before the Messiah, I guess God will then recompense unto us who and how we portrayed his faith like before people. Because remember, at the end of the day, you might be the first interaction that people have with Christianity. And are you sure you want to portray it like that? Let everybody think about that by themselves. If I claim myself to be a Christian, and this is someone's first interaction with Christianity, I would want to have it in the best portrayal. Not to say, yeah, I'm a Christian, but yeah, you know, Christians are out there just trying to choke people. I don't know. Just like much I said, that interaction with Trevor Noah and Charlemagne the God is a perfect example. It will be down in the description. Compared to Saul here, just saying, yeah, Christians might be out there like that. What kind of a portrayal is that of your community if you are one? It's Ricky, and I'll see you all later on. Other videos down today, they'll be down in the pinned comments, and yeah, be blessed.